Hey, coach, if the world feels shaky right now, I get it. But this is not the moment to spiral, shrink, or play small. This is your moment to lead. I'm Kendall, and in this episode, I'm giving you 3 powerful choices that will help you stay focused, stay profitable, and stay rooted in your purpose, no matter what's happening around you. Let's talk about how to grow through this season, not just survive it. It's all here for you in this episode of the Money Coach School podcast. Let's dive in.
Welcome to the Money Coach School podcast. To really excel at coaching women, you have to be skilled, confident, and even fearless at money coaching. If you're passionate about women holding genuine money power and love supporting women entrepreneurs, then this is the show for you. Now here's your host, money feminist Kendall Summerhawk.
Hey, beautiful coach. If recent news has you feeling uncertain, or let's face it, even fearful, this episode is going to bring you back to center. I'm here to remind you of who you are, a powerful woman with a mission, a business, and a voice that matters. I'm not here to sugarcoat or just to make you feel better. I'm here because I truly believe this season that we're in right now truly holds extraordinary opportunity for those of us who are willing to lead. And I truly think there is a powerhouse of opportunity available to all of us right now. And I want to be sure that you dip your cup into that stream of opportunity. So let's get into it. First, to understand is that whenever there are economic shifts, people freak out. The media freaks out. And yes, these shifts definitely impact varying segments of the population. But you have a choice here. Actually, you have 3 choices. And I want to go through each of these so that at the end of this episode, you have concrete, tangible ways to feel certain, to feel safe, and to feel excited about the growth opportunities that are wide open and available for you here. The ultimate point is for you to emerge from this season stronger, more agile, more skilled, more confident, and more on your game than ever. And of course, signing on clients this entire time. So choice number 1, you get to choose what this season means for you. Not the news, not what other coaches are saying, you. Now, I know that women crave certainty and we crave safety, and it's not the economy's responsibility to give us that. We create that no matter what the economy. And that does not mean that you ignore what's happening and that you don't make adjustments to your offers or your payment plans or who your ideal client is. What it does mean is that you take 100% responsibility for what you choose to make this season mean for you. So what I'm seeing in my own business here at the Money Coach School is we are not shrinking, we're growing. We are not hunkering down, we are investing in growth. We're not relying on generic marketing, we're dialing in our messaging and who we're best meant to serve, and we're speaking directly to her. Now, what this looks like for me is focusing on connection and trust. And I did an entire episode on the trust deficit that we're all experiencing right now, and certainly in the online coaching space. That was episode 81, which you definitely want to check out. So when you hear phrases like, well, business is tough or people aren't buying, I want you to notice what comes up for you. Do you feel a drop in your energy? Do you start to feel a hit of doubt? Do you start to have a moment of fear? Now, here's the truth, and it's definitely tough love. Those statements, when you hear people saying things like business is tough or people aren't buying, which isn't true, by the way, but those statements, they don't create fear. They actually reflect the fear already inside you. Now, that doesn't make you wrong. It makes you human. But if you let those fears run you and your business, you'll start reacting to someone else's narrative instead of creating your own. And this is where real leadership kicks in. And of course, I believe coaches are leaders. So you get to assign meaning to this season. You get to decide what this season stands for in your business and in your life. So what this means for me in my business is this season means we are doubling down on visibility. We are doubling down on building trust fast. And we're doubling down on hitting our money goals on purpose. I am the leader. I am the certainty. And that's the identity that I'm choosing, not because it's cute or motivational, but because it works. So what's yours? Let the world say what it wants. You get to decide what this season means for you. And that's truly a wildly powerful thing, right? So take a breath, drop in, ask yourself, what do I choose this season to mean for me? And write it down, make it real. Let that one sentence lead your mindset, lead your marketing, and lead your money moves from here on out. Because when you claim the meaning, you reclaim your power. All right, choice number 2, you get to choose who you let into your thoughts. And this is a big one. Your mind is your most valuable real estate. You want to be ruthless about what and who you allow to rent space or take up space there. You get to choose who you let into your thoughts. There are always going to be people saying it's hard right now. People aren't buying. The market's soft, blah, blah, blah. But here's what I know. There are also plenty of coaches, smart, values-led, highly skilled women who are growing right now, who are enrolling clients, who are adjusting and realigning, who are doubling down on service and success. Those are the voices I'm choosing to listen to. So I choose to listen to the ones who are doing well and, more importantly, are openly talking about the pivots, the shifts, the adjustments they're making to be in sync with this particular season. In other words, I listen to the people who are making 7 or multi-7 figures, some of them that I know are 8 figures a year, not in total, but a year. So these are the people, specifically the women, who are making adjustments to their marketing and to their businesses. So they're not ignoring what's happening, but they're not surrendering to what's happening. They're not fighting what's happening. They and myself are realigning to what's happening without giving in, without relinquishing our sense of sovereignty and our sense of independence, and without shrinking. So I choose podcasts to listen to that talk about these pivots. I unsubscribe from anyone who is not actively talking about what's changing for them and openly sharing how they're adapting, just like I'm openly sharing here with you every week inside the Money Coach School podcast. Now, I'm also unfollowing people in the industry who are taking an aggressive approach, which I'm seeing more and more. I don't like it. Or conversely, I'm unfollowing people who seem out of step. They're not reading the room and they're talking only about their mega $1 million days on social posts showing them drinking champagne in the bathtub. Oh my God, if I see one more picture of somebody drinking champagne in a bathtub, I don't know what I'm going to do. Something not pretty for sure. I personally find that type of marketing right now offensive and lacking sensitivity. I am only available for women who are leading with real conversations like this one, who are pulling back the curtain on what their pivots and their shifts are looking like. I find it fascinating to hear how other smart women leaders in the coaching space are adapting. And I've unsubscribed from anyone whose message does not help me feel more capable and clear. So here's your coaching invitation. Do a media cleanse this week. Unfollow, unsubscribe, delete. You don't need more noise. You need clean, empowered thoughts that keep you steady and sharp. Let your mind be a space where your next level business can actually take root. All right, choice number 3. You get to choose the skills you're up-leveling right now. Now, let's be clear. This is not the season to dabble. You don't need more fluff, more freebies, or more someday intentions. You need mastery. You need precision. Mediocrity will not survive this period, but excellence will. You are responsible for cultivating your skills as a coach. This is what will always win clients. This is your craft. This is what sets you apart. You want to be the coach who delivers results that are felt in 30-minute sessions without overgiving and without drowning in a sea of surface-level advice. Now, if you don't feel that level of clarity or certainty yet, that's okay. But let that be your signal to sharpen, to get trained, to get better. Don't stay wobbly in your coaching. And here's the truth most people won't say. Generalized life coaching is not going to cut it anymore. People are looking for specificity, for relevance, for real-time solutions to real-time challenges. You want to specialize. You want to be the coach who helps her client shift identity, shift beliefs, shift power, and fast. That's what creates demand. Now, this is exactly what I teach inside Courageous Coaching Certification. I teach you how to coach with emotional depth, with structure, with soul, and how to create transformation in 30-minute sessions without relying on scripts or endless session after session after session. It's the kind of coaching that creates repeat clients, referrals, and a reputation that makes people say, she's the one. And you can check that out at kendallsummerhawk.com/CC, which stands for Courageous Coaching. I will also link to it in the show notes for you. Now, the bigger point is this. Confident coaches who get results are always in demand. Be one of them. All right, so to wrap up, here's the truth. This season is stretching all of us, but that doesn't mean you have to struggle. It means you get to lead with more focus, more clarity, and more skill. So in my business, we are raising prices, not lowering them. We're switching up our payment plans to offer more extended options. We're simplifying our offers so they have more clarity and focus for our clients rather than piling on bonuses, which can just feel like clutter right now. We're doubling down on collecting testimonials. We've always had stellar customer service, but we're even more on top of being responsive, helpful, and supportive than we've ever been. And we're always taking an interest in each prospective student's inquiries about our coaching or training programs, but now it's even more important that people new to my world feel heard, feel seen, and understood. This is how you grow with more clients this year, and it's how you stay powerful in uncertain times. You are the certainty. This season is calling something deeper out of you, not more effort, but more leadership, the kind where you trust yourself to pivot, to lead, to earn. So let this be a reminder. You don't need to wait for things to calm down. You don't need to earn your right to feel certain. You are the certainty. Choose your meaning. Choose the skills you're ready to own. And as always, know that money coaching changes lives, starting with yours. You've got this. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in our next episode next week. Thank you so much for tuning into this week's episode of the Money Coach School podcast. If you enjoyed this podcast, make sure you follow so you never miss an episode. Also, I would so love and appreciate if you would leave a 5-star review. Your review supports women just like you in discovering all of the juicy tips and insights I'm sharing here on how to coach women on money. And if you want to learn how to excel at coaching women on money, definitely go to kendallsummerhawk.com and check out the wealth of money coach trainings that we have for you. Thanks so much for being part of this money coaching movement and for tuning into the show every week.